Hi everyone, it's Melissa, Two Vintage Sisters here. So you guys, check this out. Angela and I both have Etsy shops, as some of you know, and if you don't know, Angela and I are vintage resellers. We buy items and we flip them for a profit in our Etsy shops. We are on the vintage side of Etsy, so if you've never been to Etsy for the vintage side, you should check it out. There's some pretty cool stuff. Anyway, so we like to source things, obviously, to sell in our shops, and we're always looking for vintage items. So like, you know, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, you guys, even the 2000s are starting to become vintage. So today is a different kind of thrift haul. So I recently saw something online, and Angela and I source things like at, you know, thrift stores. Like I said, garage sales are great, estate sales are our favorite, but even online marketplaces and different places we will source items for our Etsy shop. And recently I saw something on an online marketplace that I was interested in, so I messaged the gal and found out the item wasn't available. So I was a little bummed, but after talking to her, she said to me, well, I don't have that, but I do have a big box full of stuff left over from an estate sale. Her mom passed away, and she had a bunch of random little items that were left over. And she said, you know, you might want to check it out. She said, it sounds like some of the things that are in there may interest you. You know, there were some knicky-knack things, but what really got me a curiosity, and you have to remember, this isn't what I initially contacted her for. This was kind of an afterthought, but she said there was some vintage sheets and Mary Englebright items. And right away, sheets and Mary Englebright are items that I sell very, very successfully. So that was enough to go check it out. So she told me that if I was interested, she wanted to sell the whole lot of stuff. She didn't want to part it out. So I'm getting a huge tote size, like Rubbermaid tote full of stuff for $50. So I'm headed out in a bit here to go pick it up. And I have no idea, you guys, other than that she said sheets, which I'm interested in, and Mary Englebright. Other than that, I have no clue what I'm getting for $50. So stay tuned, and this will be a different kind of thrift haul. This is like a mystery box thrift haul. So I will be back in touch and let you know what I got. See you later. Okay, everyone, so here is the mystery thrift haul. These are the things that I got in that quote mystery box, which I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But there's some pretty cool stuff here, some leftovers I would call from an estate sale. But I was a little surprised that there was some stuff that I wouldn't have anticipated coming from an estate sale of an older person necessarily. But I was told that she had grandkids and had some of her daughter's old Barbie toys, as we see here, and this old Sesame Street toy as we see here, and then this old Johnny Jump Up, or this old Fisher-Price pull string toy. I can't think of the exact name of it, but so she still had, you know, some little decorative stuff and just lots of odds and ends. So I will kind of show you quickly what I got. So remember, I got this whole table and 2 more sheets, which I'll insert a picture at the end of the video because I put them in my light box to take a picture for you so you could see them easier. So 2 sheets, well, two Pooh sheets, a Winnie the Pooh, like kids sheet set, and then a really pretty flat floral sheet, and then all this, you guys, for $50 bill. So I think it was a pretty good return. So I got these mugs. I got, look at a Smurf mug. Perfect timing with summer coming up. A Smurf graduation mug. And then this really super cute Hallmark mug. It's one of those mugs that have the matching coaster. It comes with like a lid. You put it upside down and you can set the, maybe you just do it the other way. You can set the, got that. And then Susie Zoo. How many of you remember Susie Zoo from the 80s? And then look at, here we go. This is kind of what I was excited about. So look, it's a Mary Englebright mug. And we love our Mary Englebright and our Mary Englebright mugs. And then you guys, this was a great little find. And I had no idea. But look, it's a Rattan Wicker Barbie furniture set with the table, chairs, and then the sofa. But it has these super cute pads made for it. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then there's these little, are they demi-tasse? Is that how you say it? Or little espresso cups? Or look at how retro, how vintage those are. Like Japan. I'm sure they're made in Japan. Aren't those neat? Very mid-century. There's 5 of them. And then I don't do really beanie bears and animals, but this has its tag cover and is in this case. So it kind of has my curiosity. I'm gonna have to look into that, but there was that. And then I don't know much about this, but it's a super cool like cheese tray or fruit tray or plate. Bella Casa. It's made by Ganz, G-A-N-Z, and their stuff is 80s, 90s. So you can see some crazing, but I thought that was kind of cool. And then look at this adorable Betsy Clark plaque. My God made little boys. So that's very, very, very my childhood, like 70s, 80s. Trying to zoom in so we can see. 1974, I think it says. And then Jody Bergsma. I have sold quite a few Jody Bergsma prints and magnets and things over the years, so this was kind of cool. It's a pretty good size Jody Bergsma picture. And then there's these porcelain napkin rings. And look at this super cute bunny vase. So they kind of look like they almost go together. So I don't really know much about them, but they're pretty cool. And then this is some of the nursery stuff that was in there, that they said there'd be some nursery or kids stuff. So there's this super sweet planter. You can tell it's old. It's like a baby planter. It's hard to... It says 1944 in Narco. So it's in a Narco planter. It says 1944 on it, so that's pretty cool, huh? I mean, it looks old. So that was in there. And then, I'm not sure this is real old. I'm gonna have to look, but there's this cool like wedding frame, double heart frame. And I sell picture frames. They sell okay for me, so that might not be a complete waste. I might look that up, and it's kind of cool. It's pretty decorative. And then we definitely know this is vintage. And again, I can't remember exactly. I think it's like Johnny Jump Up or something like that. But so this was in there. That's pretty cool. And then there was this Sesame Street crib sheet. And Angela and I both do really well with sheets and linen. So I think it's a crib or toddler bed sheet. So that's pretty cool. And then look at this, super sweet. This is so soft. This is definitely older. But this is like a baby blanket or, baby crib quilt from like the 70s. Look at that. It's super cute. And it's so soft. There's a little graphic. So that was in there. And then look at this cool toy. So this is really old, right? Just look at it, very vintage. It's like a Sesame Street letter Abacus toy. I guess it reminds me of an abacus, but these don't really slide sideways, but they flip. And you can look at like age, and then you can see what the picture is. Just a toy for a younger child. Isn't that cool? And then this is I've never had one of these in my shop, but I've seen them. This is definitely vintage, but a Potpourri Croc. This is before the days of like Scentsy and plug-in warmers, when you would plug this in and actually put your smelly potpourri down in there with some water and turn it on, and the scent would come out there, and it could heat your homes, or not heat your home. It would make your home smell good. So it's definitely very vintage, retro. Just look at it, see the colors, but it's really cool colors for like fall. So anyway, that was in there. And then the last thing, which is really funny, Angela and I have seen this over the years when we've gone to like antiques shows and different places. It's like just this little squirrel acorn dish. See, it's glazed on the inside. And we've seen something similar to this a couple times, and I'm not sure either one of us have ever bought one, but we've seen it. Well, guess what, Angela? Look what landed in my box. This little squirrel on a nut. And I know we've seen this before, but look at this. It's kind of cool. I mean, the back of it does look like it's pretty real looking, the nut part. And then there's a little squirrel on top. So this is what I got you guys for $50, plus a sheet set, Winnie the Pooh sheet set, and another big vintage flat sheet. So I would say for a $50 bill, this could be quite a big return in my Etsy shop for all these different things. Once I get them pictured and on my spreadsheet and kind of figure out what I can ask them for them or sell them for, I'm sure I will get my money back and then some. So I hope you enjoyed this unique thrift haul. I know it was a little different than we normally do, but I just thought I would share with you kind of how it all worked out. Kind of interesting, huh? We just never know where things are gonna lead. So I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We try to post a thrift haul of some sort every week on Thursday, around Thursday. Our goal is Thursdays, but I picked this up later yesterday, so that's why you're seeing it on Friday. And then we have lots of collab videos we participate in, DIY, we do thrifting adventures, so just keep an eye on us, check us out. Thanks everyone, have a great weekend.